Hello and good morning. In this video we want to do what I've called a classic integral, suitable for years 17, 18 and above. I just picked out the word classic because that's what I saw it described at somewhere or other. Anyway, the integral in question is the integral of the square root a squared minus x squared all over x with respect to x. Now, the obvious change of variable is to let x equal a cos theta, which means dx equals minus a sine theta d theta, and the integral will then transform to minus the integral square root a squared minus a squared cos squared theta times a sine theta d theta over a cos theta, which equals minus integral a sine squared theta d theta over cos theta, which equals in turn minus a integral 1 minus cos squared theta over cos theta d theta, which in turn becomes minus a integral of sec theta minus cos theta d theta. And integrating the a cos theta, that becomes a sine theta, and the integral of sec theta, that's a standard integral, that's minus a log to base c sec theta plus tan theta. And now we have to change back to the old variable, and I've drawn a little triangle there to help us realize that. So from that we can see that sec theta, which is the reciprocal of cos theta, will be a over x, and tan theta is opposite over adjacent, so that's square root a squared minus x squared over x. And then continuing, the a sine theta can be written as a square root 1 minus cos squared theta, and then minus a log to base c, and then replacing sec theta and tan theta, first of all by a over x, and secondly by square root a squared minus x squared over x. So, and I've written that all over a common denominator, x. So continuing from there, that's equal to a times the square root. Now we replace the cos squared theta by x squared over a squared. So that's a square root 1 minus x squared over a squared, plus a log x, using the property of logs, and minus a log to base c a plus square root a squared minus x squared, and the rest is just tidying all that up. So that becomes square root of a squared minus x squared plus a log x minus a log to base c a plus square root a squared plus x squared, plus the obligatory constant. And that completes it. Thanks very much for listening.